Clovis here with UNAS Technology LLC. Today we're going to talk about private versus public, and also about setter and getter method. So let's start with these two first, public versus private. So what does it mean when we see private here or public here? It simple means like to use this variable when it's declared public, we don't need to do much. We just need to create an object, and based on the object of this class type, we can just write like the name of the object, which is in occurrence queen object, that the name of whatever we're trying to access. So this is accessible, is visible from outside the scope of this class, because it is preceded by public. But let's say let's try now to use queen driver, which is preceded by private. We type again the name of the queen object, then we type, and then we can't even see queen, but we're seeing different stuff because we declare it here. So let's comment this one first, and then we're gonna see if we're gonna see still those one. We're not seeing it, we're just seeing taxi driver. Private is not visible from outside the class, but public is visible. That's the difference. So let's do this. Let's print first this one. It's giving an error because it's complaining it doesn't know what to do with it. It's like, oh, you give me this, but what you want me to do with this? Let's do, I was a queen object. I just copy and paste. System print, and we need this one here. I will move this one, and bang, we're good. So let's print it. Just check what's gonna happen. Eventually, you can anticipate I can drive anybody, which is taxi driver. And so since queen driver is preceded by private and is not accessible from outside, but how can we use it? There is two ways to do it, but either we change it to public here, or we can create what we call getter method, a getter method for this variable. So a getter method is something that allows you to get the value of a private variable from a class. Whatever you have inside a class which is private, a getter method can help you. Generally, the name is get, and then you name the rest of the method based on the variable you're trying to get. So because we have get, we have a queen driver. Here we're gonna do get queen driver, and then we return also the type of the variable we're trying to get. So the get method are return type method. So let's try now to access it. We copy, we paste, and then we do object that get queen driver, and you can see now. Let's try if we're gonna see I only drive the queen. Let's try. There I go. Second one here, it's I only drive the queen. It's still executing the first time, the first taxi driver. I can drive anybody, and now it's doing the queen also. So there is also what we call a setter method that can be done also. So let's set now, let's do queen object, set queen driver equal now driving the king. So it's gonna change the value of the queen driver because sets here is getting the value what we pass here and putting in the queen driver. And if we call again the object now after setting in differently, that will get the value of the queen driver and then print it in the screen. So it's gonna give us a I'm now driving the king. I'm not driving the king. So let's see and run it. You can see now it changed the value after. So it executes what we have before, then it changed the value, then it prints the value that was changed. So we have this one here. So private, you need get and set method to access it and change it, but public you don't need it. You just need the name of the variable. You can access the variable quickly and then change it. Let's change this one, queen object the taxi driver equal a bus driver, and semicolon, then let's print it again. We're gonna just copy this line here and put it below. After changing and then printing it, you're gonna see what's gonna happen. I can drive anybody. That was the first value, and then it changed. It became a bus driver here. So and then it prints the bus driver. I'm a bus driver, and then it get the value of the queen. I only drive the queen, which is this one. Since we're doing the get right here, the get right here, and then we're putting what we're getting. And we change the value of the queen driver. We set it right here, and queen driver now has this value. I'm now driving the king, and then we get the value of the queen driver. Whatever that was passed is still here, and then we're getting it. So that's why it's giving us I'm now driving the king. That's it.